We can be brother and sister in Christ. Sorry, this couldn't work out. Situation with them. He doesn't want me back.
Misery love company. Now y'all both crying and ugly.
If you're going to be a passport bro, there are certain downsides. You might feel more like a maid service.
First of all, you want a visa to go to the States?
Oh, why would I want to go there?
She doesn't pay for anything.
Not using, it's mutually beneficial.
Right.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to make sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
It's so hard to talk right now. Situation's so hard. I'm just trying to relax. I tried to fix it after 3 days with my husband. And he's just like, no, you can't, you know? Like, I'm done with you. Today he keeps reiterating, like, through text message, like, we can be brother and sister in Christ. Sorry, this couldn't work out. So I came to live with my family, but they're hopping from place to place because they don't have a place. 7 days here, 7 days there. It's the hardest situation. I'm about to go through a divorce. My husband not being there for me, and he knows the situation my family's in. Which is one argument that we had before I left the house, because he said if your family loses their house, then they can stay here. But once it happened, I asked him and he said no. Now I'm in this situation with them because he doesn't want me back.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
She's not explaining something, right? She's crying. She's crying because she feels it. She's going through some struggle, but she's crying. But you have to be, she's leaving something out. I'm sitting there. She looks like she wants to say it, but she's not saying it, right? She's leaving something out. There's a reason why her husband doesn't want to be around her no more. Maybe he suspected or found some things about her that he didn't expect to happen, caught by surprise. I don't know what it is, but something's fishy.
I don't know. I just got a new job. And he said he's done helping me. He's done paying my bills on March 15th.
Something ain't right.
So it's like helping my family, trying to pay my bills, not having a house, moving every freaking 7 to 14 days from place to place with the company my mom works for, because it's like they have vacation houses, but it's just,
Yeah, so what it looks like, I can tell from her coat, looks like she was living on her husband's dime, right? So now she says she just got a new job. She just got a new job because, of course, her husband's breaking up with her. Well, he probably found something out and wants to divorce her. You don't get divorced for no reason. When a woman says she's going through some pain, he's being sorry and sorrowful. But then what happened was he got his manhood back and said, no, I'm not helping you out. Matter of fact, get out and go live with them. That's what happened. And she's not saying that, right? So it's her not saying that. She gets on TikTok. I didn't even look through the comments. But boy, I'm sure tons of guys, I'll take care of you. I'll send you some money. See, modern women always win because there's always a simp waiting around in this corner. But wait, Probably not nowadays. What's going on the internet is so viral from channels like this. Men are soaking it up and saying, no mas. Let me go on to the next video.
1, 2, 3. Say the camera.
It says, when your bestie and you was cutting up on y'all Miami trip. Right? That's like Miami to these hood bookers is like Jamaica, like a Jamaica trip when they traveling overseas. So her and that same friend, no, they probably wouldn't want to know why. They're hood bookers. They don't want to pay that kind of money, even to jump on a plane. That's sophisticated hood bookers that do that.
She belongs to the streets.
So both of their tests show that they were pregnant. They went to Miami, got super nasty, went raw with a bunch of dudes, I'm sure, and got pregnant, both of them. See? Now, what's coming next? Tell me, y'all. Mandatory paternity tests. This is why that's needed. You get what I'm saying, guys? Because they probably got boyfriends. Who knows if they don't believe in getting rid of it, right? And say, baby, that's yours. I want a paternity test. No, you don't need a paternity. If you get a paternity test, don't talk to me no more. You already know what they're going to do. They're either going to put it on someone else or get rid of it.
That's usually my line.
Sad.
No, look, I really hate when certain women be like, oh, well, I'm kind of hard to handle. Like, you know, like I need a man that can handle me. No, you're a burden.
Facts.
Y'all lose y'all man listening to a bitch that don't even got no man. Misery love company. Now y'all both crying and ugly.
So true. Stop taking advice from a woman that don't got a man. You have a couple around that realize that see what's going on, right? I'm not saying there's none back home, but I don't know her from a hole in the wall. So she could be a super hood booger too. But you guys get what I'm saying, right? It's true. You can't take advice from a woman that don't got a man. You can't. And that would happen all the time with me back in the day, dealing with a woman. Oh, my friend's man bought her this. Or not even my friend's man. I'm talking about woman that don't got a man. And what happens is tons of women, sometimes women will be around a woman, a friend that just can't stand a relationship. And then you peel the layers back. I'm one of those guys that peel the layers back. And I break it down. Why can't she stand? Then I find out, oh, she's doing this, and that. And having those side trips and doing those side visits. And then you look at your girl and go, what's that about? Seriously, what's that about? Hence why I'm not around anymore. We need them help on to the next video. And this one here is from The Godfather.
Single women keep women single. Ooh. Because it's all throughout our culture. Go back to In Vogue. When they girl, it's so and so. It's you should just leave him. You should put all that ding dong. Oh, I gotta go. That's Kevin. See, when it's always the single friends that to be on the outside telling that what you should and should not accept. But you ask her,
tell my wife to come in here.
Working on your husband. So you get women who at the 1 minute, I love him because he does everything, but you got a woman in there. Yeah, he's trying to control. Girl, that's what this is. Oh, that's this.
Get my wife in here. Get my.
And he's saying get his wife in here because he's married. I'm sure she got a bunch of single friends, and he's like, stop hanging around them girls, right? He need to worry about that. That's something to worry about. But anyway, let me help on to the next video.
Please be kind. I know Rachel ain't tell Paul this his damn baby.
So you see this picture right here? Look at that baby. Look at Paul. That baby looks more like the guy doing the video. Right? Look at that baby. Mother's eyes, maybe a little bit, maybe the cheeks, the lips ain't the mother's, the nose, not the mother's, not his. Mandatory paternity tests are needed. Look at this. And it says, I know Rachel ain't tell Paul this is damn baby. She did. He accepted it. She said that she has African American DNA in her, which skipped generations. No, she don't have it in her blood. She don't have African American DNA in her. She got African American DNA in her. That's what happened.
It's not my fault.
It's for the men who just say they've given up on Western women. And
So this here is that dating. This is a dating coach. Said passport bros, there are loopholes in your plans. Let's see this. She said this is for those guys that gave up on dating Western women. Let's see what she has to say. And guys, it keeps going. It does. I thought I told you. Y'all don't stop. Passport bros, this is the biggest effect. See, a lot of people are not realizing. I got to say that real quick. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I know I'm going off, but I got to go off. A lot of people, oh, passport bros ain't doing nothing. And then you had even podcasts and different people saying passport bros aren't doing nothing. But you see video after video after video talking about us. Why is that? Why? This is what's been needed for a long time. Samuels was doing podcasts. I was trying to get on the show because I would have got up there and I kind of reached out to him before that, right? Let him know who I was. I called the show. He knew when it got to me, he ended the show. And I said, that was good on him. Because he would have got, if I would have gotten the show, woo, I'd have opened it up. But, he wasn't ready for that. So then what they did, that's good. He died good rating. Same thing they're doing with who? Who's that happening with? Guys in Columbia passing, right? They're doing the same thing they did with Kevin Samuels, right? So, and he tried to fend passport bros off. He wanted to make it work between black men and black women. So then when he passed, it was all gloves off. Passport bros started stepping out the bookworks.
It's about damn time.
Kicking down doors, getting their videos ready. Whoop, 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 whoop. Said, oh, and they were talking too. And they're still talking. Come on now.
are going to go abroad for a woman. I understand some of your frustrations, but if you're going to be a passport bro, there are certain downsides.
We do not care.
First of all, you have no idea if this woman is using you for a visa or your money.
Kind of weird entitlement here that's like, hey, it's okay to spend all your money on women in America, but do not go spend any of your money whatsoever for everybody else that lives overseas.
You're not going to...
Yeah, you have no idea if an American woman is using you for your visa or money. But a woman overseas is a lot less money. Come on now, stop. Saying the same arguments over and over. It's like, I'm about to fall asleep, I'm telling you.
Be able to have fun banter with her. She might be more feminine.
Yeah, a passport bro in the Philippines right now responds to her with her Filipina. You're gonna like that.
But she might not feel like your best friend. She might feel more like a maid service.
Oh, here we go again.
Number 2, you're definitely gonna...
So maid service, you already know they're talking about Filipinas, right? You're gonna feel like a maid service. So let me let her finish. Sorry to cut it off, y'all.
Run into some cultural differences. Is she going to be willing to give up her family, her friends, her career just to come to the States for you? You guys are also going to run into the issue of...
Sorry. Who's really trying to bring him back to the States? You may have some, but passport bros don't bring him back, baby.
Of where to live. Or are you willing to move there? Passport broing is a cop-out for something that can be easily solved.
How is it going to be easily solved? That was tried. It was tried and it wasn't true. But passport bros is tried and true. How about that? I gotta let me let this brother go. He's about to cook.
For the men who just say they've given up on Western women and are gonna go abroad for a woman.
Are you done? Yes. Okay, so she says, first of all, you're going to use me for my money and you're going to use me to get a visa. And you and I are not going to be able to have any like fun banter between the two of us. And and I'm going to use you as a maid service. So let's answer the first question.
No, we bully each other all the time.
I have never bullied you.
I have so much fun bullying you all the time.
I have never bullied you. I don't know what.
See, it's funny because she's joking when she says bully you. My wife does it to me too. And he's trying to make it seem like he doesn't. Like, she doesn't mean like actually bully you. Come on, man. It's funny. She has more of a sense of humor than he does. You notice that? I know y'all can tell. All right, let's go.
So first of all, you want a visa to go to the States?
No, why would I wanna go there? I can take my cats there.
Okay, so that's the first thing that everybody always tells me is she's using you for a visa. A visa for what? We live in Manila. It's 75% cheaper to live here than it is to live in the United States. We have a 3-bedroom condo that costs us about $800 a month, and we're actually paying about $200 more a month than we should be. I can walk down the streets and get Starbucks. Like, there's nothing here, well, except pastrami. I had to really search for pastrami. But
well, no, there's pastrami here. I got to tell you, brother, if you're watching this, because he may watch my channel, you have to go to what's the name of that place? I go there all the time. If you're in Manila and you're by what's the name of it? It's not Rustin's anymore. It's the other one. But you know, if anybody asks anybody the old Rustin's, I forgot the name of it. But I go there. They have beef pastrami. They have regular pastrami too. Also, you can find it sometimes in SM. Yeah, I know I'm giving a brother advice because I've been here for 9 years.
Like, there's nothing here that I can't get in the States, and it's 75% cheaper. Why would we want to go and live in the States? I think this obsession with she wants a green card, she's going to go to the States, is like this really weird view that the United States is the absolute best place to live in the world.
Yeah, like, why would I want to go there and be hate crime?
Yeah, so she thinks she's going to be hate crime to any place we go in the States, but she's got...
Yo, it's wild. Filipinas always say that. Y'all, I got to tell y'all something, right? My wife feels the same way. She's looking at crime shows because Filipinas understand English. So she watches all the crime shows with him. She thinks she's going to be hate crime. Like my wife is scared. She sees all the murders happening. So my wife, she's like, oh, I don't want to go out there or go somewhere and then I get murdered in my home. My wife always thinks she's going to get murdered in the house. It's funny. Filipinas really, man, y'all don't know, but y'all know now.
Family here, friends, the job that she wants to do. We've got cats, and we're not leaving all of those things behind so we can go live in the States and pay 3 times as much for everything. Okay, so you're using me for my money. Okay, she doesn't pay for anything. I definitely take care of that. But
a traditional relationship.
Yeah,
it's not using. It's mutually beneficial.
Right. She takes care of me. I take care of her. I mean, it's quite simple.
That's right.
So, I guess I'm 50 something, but you know, people tell me I look 35. But I'm from that generation of men that believes you're supposed to like provide for the woman in your life. So I'm going to pay the bills. And you know what? She takes care of me and she takes care of the home. And then when we're bored, we hop on a plane and we fly to, where have we been recently?
Bali. Pattaya.
Yeah, went to Thailand.
Yeah, Vietnam.
Where are we heading to soon?
Japan.
I mean, so like when we're bored, we just hop on a plane and go someplace. No banter. Okay, that's we've kind of. I think it's really interesting that Western women think that women overseas are either stupid or uneducated. Do you have a college degree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you speak English?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, we're and she's a maid service. No, we take care of each other. Okay, so
you clean more than me.
Yeah, I think so. So again, we've already talked about that. Why would she move to the States and give up friends, family, career? She's not going to do that. And then the last one is, it's a cop-out for easily solved problems. A cop-out? So, I'm leaving the States where it's insanely expensive to live in a place where it's absolutely reasonable to live. Between my pension and other, investments and things like that, I've got, we live comfortably. We're able to travel. We're able to do the things that we want to do. And I'm going to give that up to live in the States where I'm going to pay, $4,000 a month in rent. But the issue, I guess what you're talking about, easily solve a problem, is deal with Western women. So I'm supposed to change everything about my personality so that I can deal with women who are bitter, angry, and just sour towards men, and absolutely talk about how crappy men are all the time. I'm supposed to give up this beautiful woman to go to that? Are we blind? No. No, thank you.
Emotional damage.
Have a good day.
Woo! And guys, everything he's saying, and brother, you get the pastrami. I forgot the name of the place though. But ask people, the old Rustins, find out what that store is now. And yeah, they have them. They're all over the place. They're all over Manila. But this is how guys are feeling. And you know what's funny? You know what Crunchy has really smashed Western women? I'm not downing every other country, but the Philippines has really smashed Western women because I gotta be honest, they're somewhat modern themselves. They understand the Western music, they understand everything that we do, so they understand us. So it's kind of like when you meet a Filipina, they get you because they already know everything about you. And that's what guys want. So the connection is like top notch. And even bringing them back, most Filipinos are being brought back. Most guys are coming here. You won't know it until you're here. You're like, wow, you see a ton of guys here with Filipinas. But yeah, man, this goes and show, as you guys can see, as he's showing, it's definitely more to life than dealing with them hyenas back home.
This is the way.
Passport, bro. Passport. No.
Answers come.